Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Olympics N24. Welcome to update new gossip. Halle Berry is fighting back after a judge initially determined she should pay her ex-husband, Olivier Martinez, a substantial six-figure sum and be hit with sanctions as part of their ongoing battle over custody of their son. Maceo, In Touch can exclusively report. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, the judge presiding over the bitter divorce battle reached a tentative ruling on Olivier's plea for Halle, 58, to cough up $360,000 to help him pay his lawyers. The actor claimed he needed the funds to fight Halle's draconian request to strip him of legal custody of their son. Halle opposed the request and demanded Olivier pay her $455,000 in sanctions. The judge said he believes Halle should pay Olivier $271,052 in legal fees and $6,015 in sanctions. However, the court also decided Olivier should pay Halle sanctions in the amount of $59.893. As a result, the judge said the amount Halle will pay Olivier after deducting the fees she was awarded comes to $217.174. Halle filed a motion opposing the tentative ruling to award Olivier sanctions. Olivier has filed his own objection to certain thinklings in the ruling. Halle's lawyer argued, the court's ruling on sanctions against Halle in the sum of $6.15 violates Halle's due process rights and is prohibited as a matter of law. Furthermore, the court made factual findings that were incomplete, inconsistent with, or contrary to the evidence presented. Halle is also challenging certain findings of fact that make up the amounts at issue. The judge has yet to rule on either motion. Halle and Olivier wed in 2013 and split in 2016. The divorce dragged on for years until they reached a settlement in late 2023. Earlier this year, Halle accused Olivier of blowing off co-parenting therapy sessions that were required per their divorce deal. In addition, she claimed he had conspired with one of her former employees to influence their son's therapist. His lawyer wrote, after using her extraordinarily high income for months to try to create a false narrative regarding Olivier's cooperation with Halle, to which Olivier has not had the funds to respond to every letter and every email. She is now trying to use her ability to pay any and all amounts of her own attorney's fees to trample on Olivier's rights and gain sole decision-making ability regarding crucial decisions in Maceo's life, a child who spends 50% of his time with each of his parents. In his request for fees, Olivier pleaded for $363,270.59, which broke down as $320,000 for attorney fees, $25 for a forensic accountant, $10,000 on transcript fees, and another $7.05 for an expert to testify. Olivier said he has paid his current law firm $55. He said he obtained the money by selling a Rolex and taking out a $45,000 loan. Halle scoffed at Olivier's request for fees. She demanded Olivier be ordered to pay her $455 in sanctions for Olivier's litigation conduct to date, and to incentivize him to cooperate and reduce the costs of litigation in the future. The actress slammed Olivier as willingly unemployed and accused him of being the reason they were back in court. Her lawyer argued, Halle should not be forced to pay for Olivier's unreasonable conduct when he is the sole reason why the fees and costs have escalated in this case. Per their 2023 settlement, Halle agreed to pay Olivier $8 a month in child support. The judge has yet to make a decision on Halle's request for sole legal custody of Maceo. Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg are in a new Netflix movie together called The Union that's releasing on Friday. His name comes before her in the credits in the trailer. I just made a face writing that line. In addition to Halle and Mark, J.K. Simmons and Lauren Bracco are in the film. That's 4 Oscar winners in one movie that's not really new territory. A nobody is recruited to be a spy. Sort of Kind of Coasted, starring Ana de Armas and Chris Evans. Only Chris is accidentally doing spy shit in that one, and Halle appears to have deliberately pulled Mark into the life on this one. Last night was the premiere and Halle showed up to celebrate herself. It's her birthday tomorrow. She's turning 58, and earlier today, Stephanie wrote about Hoda Kotb and how she just turned 60. and has been talking about how she still feels like there's so much to learn and do and figure out, even though she may be an elder. And I get that same energy from Halle. She looks like she's having a great time. She looks like she's enjoying herself now more than ever. And she also just looks glowing. This dress on her, it's a choice. A great choice. A choice to serve. Look at her turning around too for the cameras. Basically saying, look at this almost 58-year-old ass that has climbed some hills and lunged through some shit. And it can't stop, won't stop. In other Halle news that's making headlines today, you will note that her hair in this movie is styled sort of like it was when she posted it last year on Instagram, and people assumed she'd be returning as Storm in Deadpool and Wolverine, which didn't happen. She was not one of the many cameos. Comicbook.com asked Halle about this on the red carpet. Her response: no. Barry said, when asked if there had ever been talks about her returning for the movie. Blake Lively asked me one time. I ran into her at a Marc Jacobs fashion show. And she said, would you ever be in my husband's movie as Storm? I said, yeah, if he asked me. But he never asked me. Well, it's not like after the success of this movie they won't want to do another one. There will be more. And more cameos too. That said, more than the return of Halle as Storm, I can't wait for the action movie starring Halle and Angelina Jolie, Maude as Maude. There was a bidding war over this project, so it's just a matter of schedules and getting into production. Let's f***ing go. This gossip is over. If you like the video, then give your opinion in the comment box, and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.